right, tonight a woman is considering her legal options after she says a fellow airline passenger, you've seen the video, repeatedly punched her seat because she reclined too far. The woman says an American Airlines flight attendant refused to help her and demanded that she stop recording the whole thing. Well, now she's sharing all of it on social media, where the reaction is mixed from those who sympathize with her to others who blame her for reclining her seat in the first place. Does she have a legal case against anybody? It is time for Night Court. Tonight's Legal Eagles, Robert Patillo and Brian Claypool. Gentlemen, good to have you with us.
Hi, Shannon.
Okay, let's start with Exhibit A. This is the woman talking about what's going to happen now, she thinks.
I want to know who he is. I would like to press charges against this man because I was assaulted on that plane, and American Airlines, I would like the flight attendant, Loretta, fired.
Roberts?
She is a horrible person. The guy behind her is also a horrible person. And the real
horrible people.
and the real enemy, the real villain, the Sith Lord in this case is American Airlines and the airline industry. 20 years ago, airline seats had about 38 inches of space. Now they've reduced that down to 26 inches. People should not have to go through the Hunger Games to fight for seat space. But at the same time, let's understand, just because you have the ability to recline your chair back doesn't mean that you should. You can also eat kimchi and boiled eggs on the plane. That doesn't mean that it's a good idea. So this woman, by going to his personal space, by reclining her seat into his space, she was the aggressor in this case. Therefore, she cannot claim to be assault when he tried to repel her aggressive action. She was the initial aggressor.
Okay, but listen, if people will say, don't make the chair recline. If I paid for it, then why can't I recline it? But all right, Exhibit B, Brian, this goes to you. The American Airlines made a statement for us. They said, we're aware of a customer dispute that transpired on American Eagle Flight 4392, operated by Republic Airways on January 31st. The safety and comfort of our customers and team members is our top priority, and our team is looking into the issue. Brian.
Right. Hey, Shannon, how fitting that on the most romantic day of the year, happy Valentine's Day, by the way.
You too?
We are dealing with a lover's quarrel on an airplane.
I don't think there's love. There's not much love. I don't feel it.
Hey, I wonder if these two secretly are husband and wife. But anyway, let me
Hopefully
stick to
she's not suing her husband.
There you go. But let me stick to the legal arguments. There's two possible legal claims she has. One is for disorderly conduct. That's kind of a catch-all, where if you're engaging in unruly behavior that's offensive to another, that's a crime. The other one is what's called battery, where you make an intentional touching against a person. And by the way, with battery, you don't have to touch the person. If there's an extension of the person, like the back of a seat, then you can argue that this is a battery. But look, Shannon, at the end of the day, some cases don't belong in the court of law. This case belongs in the court of love.
It's in the court of public opinion. People are very split on this thing. So that takes us to Exhibit C. Wendy Williams, the woman who says that was her, she tweets this. When the FA, I think she means flight attendant, came, she rolled her eyes at me and said, "What?" She then told him it was tight back there and gave him rum. She told me I had to delete the video. It's against the law to video on a plane. I asked her her name and she gave me a passenger disturbance notice, Robert.
Look, she's already been giving a passenger disturbance notice, and now let's understand what she's done after this. She is the person who tweeted this to Bravo TV to try to have him be the jackhole of the week, I think, something along those lines. I don't watch Bravo. Also, she's now claiming that she suffered injuries as a result of this and is trying to...
headaches,
headaches. She's trying to get money from American Airlines out of this, and now she's saying she wants the FBI to prosecute him. She was the initial aggressor, so even if it's considered a battery, he would have a self-defense argument because she entered his space first. He did not aggress towards her.
Brian, I guess reclining your seat when it can recline is aggressive. Final Exhibit D here, American Airlines, again, also talking about this case, says she was asked to delete the video after the male passenger was upset that she continued to record. The filming continued to escalate the situation. We encourage our customers to be respectful of one another. Exhibit D to you, Brian.
Okay, look, I'll throw Robert a bone on this one. You can videotape somebody in public because you don't have a reasonable expectation of privacy. But look, at the end of the day, I have an idea. Let's take this out of court. Let's send all three of them, the flight attendant, Robert's client, and my client, to 6 weeks of love therapy with Dr. Ruth. How about that?
Oh boy, I don't know how that would turn out. I don't know if they're ready for the throuple situation.
Okay.
In the meantime, it is great to have you both, Brian and Robert, with us tonight. I hope you have a wonderful weekend.
Happy Valentine's Day.
And to you as well. All right.